Hello YouTube, Beanie from the bedroom here, you guitar junkie. Not one take beanie today. This is like the 16th take trying to make this video. Let's see what happens now. Win or lose, this is going to be the video. Yeah, 3 mistakes, but what the hell. I had 5 on the last one, so that's a little bit of boost, a little bit of overdrive. Let's really kick it in. Put a whole lot of snot on there. Get rid of that slapback. What is that? Yeah, that's Ted Nugent. Why? Because this reminds me of the Ted Nugent guitar. Oh, before I untether, let me show you the beauty of this guitar. I got the middle selector switch for both pickups. Everything's on 10 right now. I turned the bridge pickup down. That's another mistake. It sounds like a sweet single coil pickup. I can still use the tone, even though the volume is turned down. Now, I turn the volume back up. I turn down the neck pickup. Sounds like a sweet single coil neck pickup. I can still use the tone. Bring it back up again. So, for some reason, the wiring on this beauty is sweet because I don't have coil taps on any of these knobs. They're not any push-pull. However, when I do use them, it sounds better than when you take a humbucker and split the pickup into a single coil. It just makes it sound like a single coil pickup. Because let's face it, whenever you have a humbucker and you split the pickup, it doesn't sound like a single coil. It sounds like a tinny piece of junk, you know, like the pickups you would get in a Squier guitar, you know. And this just has a clean, rich, you know, sounding single coil pickup. And of course, you know, you've got that great humbucker tone out of it. So you could do jazz, you could do blues, you could do rock with this guitar. It's amazing. Let me untether and go on to more detail. If you remember this, anyone that's been watching my channel for a long time, I made 3 videos, I think, on the guitar similar to this one some 3 years ago. I had gotten this guitar as a Christmas gift from my wife in 2020. It was from Amazon. I believe it was the very first IYV guitar that I had purchased off of Amazon, along with the other, you know, no brand names. And I had it for a couple of weeks. Like I said, I did a couple of videos. The room was situated differently. I didn't have this stand with a light, so I would just rest the camera somewhere, the phone. And as I'm playing it, my ninja fingers broke right through the abalone inlay. So yes, these are not stickers and not decals. They're actual 3-piece abalone inlays cut into a square hole on a rosewood fingerboard. I think you get like 30 days to return something on Amazon. And although I had it for a couple of weeks, I was able to return it. They sent me another one, and the second one that they sent me, I had electronic issue, something with the pickups. I really don't remember what it was, but I sent that back. And I was having issues with the other guitars that I was getting, the other no name brand guitars, you know, Leo Jane and stuff like that. So I got fed up and I gave up on it, and I never replaced, you know, the Christmas gift. And although I like that guitar because I like the fact that I could play it cold and sit on a couch and play it and not disturb the whole house like an electric, like an acoustic would sound. That's a, you know, a fatter body where everyone hears it. So I could do that, and I could play it at night in the room here and not, you know, wake anybody. That's what I liked about it the first time. The second thing I liked about it is that it's just as thin as a 335, but it doesn't have the double cut, rounded Mickey Mouse ears like a 335. It's got that Les Paul shape, and it looks like the Ted Nugent guitar with the tailpiece. So that's the other thing I liked about it. And, you know, it was just a good looking guitar. Now the first 2 that I had, it was just a brown piece of wood. It looked like paneling from, you know, your house that your parents put up in the 70s. This one is 10 times better. As soon as I got it, I ordered it on Monday. I was regretting it Monday and Tuesday night. I got it on Wednesday. I took it out of the box. I couldn't believe how stunning it looked. I tuned it. I left it, you know, I let it sit for like an hour, let it breathe, let it, you know, fixate on the neck. And came back in and played it, and I was like, wow, these pickups, the Dynasty, you know, am I pronouncing that correctly? Because I really can't see it. CNC wound pickups. They sound amazing. They're not microphonic, and the way they have it set up wired, it's just great, 10 times better. The aesthetics of the guitar, you know, it's got this kind of like triple line going around the binding. It's got binding going up and down the neck. The fingerboard is, like I said, it's rosewood with abalone inlays, and the fret job is impeccable. 10 times better than the vintage guitar that I had bought used, that I had to polish the end because they were sharp. It doesn't have a poker chip around the end, which I think is pretty cool. The only thing I did was, yes, I loosened it and I set it up on an angle for my sweep. Because if it goes up and down and I do it, I'm afraid I'm going to snap it right off. So I always set this up where it goes on that angle instead of up and down. That's the only thing that I've done to it. I will replace the tuners. These tuners are fine. The strings aren't broken in yet. They're not really truly stretched. But I'm just going to put locking tuners with the same kind of matching key on here. Because I don't like the wind strings. But look at the back of the neck. It's two-tone all the way around, body and all, and the inside is, you know, this binding around here looks great, and that's it. I really can't say that much more about it. It's IYV. It's made in Indonesia. got the nice sexy flute back there that supports the neck. I love that on the guitar. And it's lightweight, it sounds great, it plays great, and I'm glad I actually did it. So, what I was doing, and if someone could explain this to me, how I can go from 458 subscribers one day to 457 the next day to 456 the next day, and then back up to 458. I don't know what it is now. How does that fluctuate? But you know, I'm blabbering on. So what I had done is I went through the entire history of everyone that subscribed to my channel, all 458. I made sure I have all their names, so when I get another 42 and hit the 500 mark, I'm gonna give away this pedal. So everyone's gonna have their name in the hat except for Cal B from Canada that won the last pedal. And while I was doing that, I noticed that IYV subscribed to my channel. And the IYV Paul E. Smith guitar with the vines and the tremolo that I made a couple of videos on that as well. They use my video on Amazon. So if you look up that guitar on Amazon and go to the left, where they show you all the pictures of the guitar, front, back, side, and the last one is a video, that's me. And when you scroll down to the bottom of the page, the windows, that's me again, another video. So they didn't send me that guitar for free and to do that video. They didn't ask my permission. They just uploaded it. It's funny, I can't even post a comment, you know, or review on Amazon. They suspended me for some reason, but yet they you know, the IYV company could use my videos to promote their guitar. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is you know, this is something that I'm glad I got a hold of again, and I think this one looks a lot better than the first two that I had, and I'm glad I did it. So I'll be making a couple of videos on this, and like I said, the only thing I'm going to probably do to it is I'm going to change the tuners and put locking tuners. And I do have a set of 12 gauge, I know, but the coated brass jazz strings for this that I'm probably going to, because, you know, who knows what's on here, you know what I mean? And that's probably the only thing I'm going to do to it, but yeah. These 148, I noticed it went up to 154 today when I was, you know, trying to copy the link. So if someone wants to, you know, if they like it and they want to buy it, they could click on the link, brings them right to Amazon, and they could do it. I try to do that with all my guitars that I'm putting up. So if you go to click on it and it doesn't bring you to the link, just copy and paste it. You know, like my AliExpress, the 59 Greenie Moore Chipson behind me. Someone said they were trying to do that, and they clicked on it and it didn't bring them to it. So just copy and paste, you know, that link for the guitar. Go to AliExpress in the USA or England, wherever you're at, and then, you know, put it in the search thing and you'll find it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video.